Hi guys, and welcome to this week's review show. And this week it's a bit of a special.
A very special one, right? Now, we get so many phone calls, I'm not kidding, right? So many phone calls asking about the Alakazam Elite coin range. What would be best for them, the difficulty ratings, what's better for a certain scenario. Yep. And we thought, you know what, we'd put a video out there comparing sort of 3 of the coin sets, 2 of the main ones, and sort of telling you a little bit about them. So then that way, hopefully, this will sort of answer any questions you've got. Yeah? So, let's dive straight in to the Elite Coin Range special breakdown.
So, the first coin set we're going to talk about today was the first coin set we released in the Elite Coin Range. And that is the Mirage Coin Set.
Yeah, now this honestly changed, I'd probably say changed how Alakazam was viewed. I'm not joking, really, wasn't it? We've never really had a coin set to this extent. And I feel like the market, well, the Magic market was missing such a complete coin set that would kind of tick every box.
Yeah.
Sort of taking you from beginner all the way up to pro, but also just such one that's so in depth, isn't it? The teaching, the gimmicks, everything.
And the thing is with the Mirage Coin Set is before this came out, I did 1 or 2 different coin routines. I wasn't a coin guy by any means. But whilst I was editing the tutorial video for this, I knew I had to learn some of the routines because I have to demonstrate them at the stand. And I started learning some, and I was surprised how easy it was to learn some of the routines. In fact, it wasn't long after that I started creating a few of my own routines using the set as well. And I fell in love with it. And for me, this set alone changed how I feel about coin magic.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Now, inside the box, you get loads of gimmicks to start with. So, first of all, if you were to buy the components separately, it'd work out to more than what this whole project is anyway, and that's without getting any routines. Not only that, they are structured in a way where you can, if you've never handled coins before, you can do a routine pretty much straight off the bat. You know, you can make a coin vanish with an open hand straight away. There's nothing you've got to do about it. Now, this was so well received for many reasons. First of all, it covers so many coin routines, you know. So it talks about coins through table, coins across, a matrix, reverse matrix, loads and loads of different things. And it's really gone down well with people who wanted to get into coin magic. Because like you were saying, sometimes coin magic can be tricky. It's known as being tricky, right? When people think of coin magic, they assume difficult slides and stuff like this. But these gaffs do make it so much easier for you to perform certain routines. Like reverse matrix, realistically, you wouldn't have thought you'd be able to do that as quick, as clean as you can with this.
When we were filming the performances for the tutorial and for the trailer and everything else, we booked out Houdini's in Canterbury, and we were there all day filming footage for this. And then in the evening, when the lay people were going into the bar, Craig did a whole entire set just using this coin set, the Mirage Coin Set. And while he was doing that set, he performed the reverse matrix. And I'll be honest with you, if he could have convinced me I could do that matrix, I would have paid the price for this whole set just for that one routine. And I was shocked at how easy it was to do. That was the first trick I knew I wanted to learn from this set. And it was the first trick I learned, and I learned it so quick. And when I'm talking quick, probably under 20 minutes. Now, obviously, with anything, the more you practice, the more fluid you become with it. But the actual mechanics of it, I learned so quick. But it looks like one of those effects that you think, wow, there's a lot going on there. And there genuinely isn't.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll tell you what, let's just have a look at one routine using the Mirage Coin Set, then we'll talk a little bit about it more afterwards. Yeah? Right, let's take a look.
Jamie, I'm going to show you something using a little espresso cup, one of my favourite drinks of the day, and 4 coins. We've got 3 of these American half dollars and an old English penny. You can tell the old English penny because it's copper, whereas the other coins are silver. Okay, so $3.50, 1 copper coin. Now I'm going to get these coins to jump from here into the cup. And the first one's going to happen just like this. Watch carefully. We'll take the first $half. All we have to do is give it a squeeze, just like that. You can hear it, and you should be able to see it. That's coin number 1, jumps inside the cup, leaving 2 silver coins and 1 copper coin. Now, the question I always get asked is, why can't we see the moment the coin vanishes? I'm going to try and show you that now. Watch carefully as the second $half travels across. That's 2 already gone. That's only $1 $half left to go. Okay, so we're going to try this out. Watch carefully as the last $half travels just like that, leaving just the old English penny. Now I know what you're thinking. Should I get the old English penny to jump in the cup? I'm going to try something a little bit better. Instead of getting the coins to jump back or to jump into the cup, we're going to try something out with the $3.50. We're going to place them under the cup, leaving the old English penny in my hand. Now watch carefully, just a little blow, and the old English penny will vanish from here. And in fact, it will change places with one of the American $half. So what you just saw there was my take on a routine that's included on here, which was the coins across routine.
Yep.
Now, it's really weird. I'm going to say this now because whenever people say to me, what's the big difference between the Mirage set and the Nightshade set, I always say, well, the Mirage set is mainly on the table and the Nightshade is mainly in the hands. Yet the effect I chose to perform on this is in the hands, and the one with the Nightshade is on the table.
Well,
so I've done the exact opposite to what I say.
But I still agree with that, though.
Yeah, it shows you how versatile they are. But yeah, the routine you saw there was my take on a Craig Petty routine. And I filmed my routine. So the routine you're viewing there, you can actually learn as one of the bonus videos when you purchase this. Now, the great thing with any of the coin sets, whether it's the Mirage or the Nightshade, is you could perform a whole coin act with either one of these sets. Craig teaches over 20 routines with this. I added another few as well in the bonus videos. And the Nightshade, I think, comes with over 30 routines.
And the good thing is, you can have a coin act, but they're not going to look the same. You know, I know a lot of ones say, oh, you get 3 different routines. Essentially, if you show the spectator all 3 of the routines, they're going to be like, well, it's the same thing, just a different ending. These routines look completely different. You've got your reverse matrix, you can do a coin through table, you can do a coins across. They look completely different.
Yeah, there's a coin box routine on there. There's so many different routines that you can put them together. And like Harry said, it won't look like you're repeating the same thing over and over again. They'll look like completely different routines.
This coin set, just as I say, is available in $half and dollar size. And also, it's good for, just quickly, beginners, professionals. It's good for sort of if you want to get into coin magic as well. So difficulty rating, don't really think about that because there's routines on here that is perfect for an absolute beginner. Same with Nightshade, same with Tribloon. So if what's easier is what's going to tip it for you, they're all kind of it. They're all...
Yeah, they've all got easy routines on them. I love this set. I love all the sets we put out. This one's got a special place in my heart because it's what turned me on to coin magic. Now, as Harry said, I think any magician that wants to get into coin magic could dive straight in with any of these sets. You really could, because the gimmicks included do most of the heavy lifting for you. The other thing is as well, there's no overlap. All of our coin sets are different. The gimmicks included are different. The routines they allow you to do are different as well. Now, with this one in particular, if you go onto our website or follow the link below this video, I think there's a 20-minute performance video of Craig using this. 15 or 20 minutes. You can watch that for free on our website. it will give you a great idea of the different routines you can learn.
Yeah.
Now, who it's for, like we said, anyone from beginner to pro. I think, you know, if you've never done any sort of coin magic, you don't know how to do a French drop or anything else, your learning process might be slightly longer, but anyone with basic coin handling, you're going to jump straight in with this.
100%.
Really are.
And again, last point on this, one of the main difference I would say when comparing the two, Mirage and Nightshade, is that Mirage is, you're kind of looking down at the coins. Now, it doesn't mean you need a table, but it means you're going to have the coins laid out flat on your hand like this. You know, you're always going to be looking down at the coins. They're going to be going for a table or doing a matrix or on your hands like this. Whereas the Nightshade, it's things like free fly or copper silvers where it happens up at eye level. So I'd probably say for table hopping and sort of walk around performance, I mean, it's hard to say. They're both good. I would just say...
You've got routines. That's the thing. There are routines
hard,
in them that will cover both. But we always say, if you want table magic, this is probably the set to go for with the matrix and things like that.
Yeah.
And if you want stuff that's in the hand, stuff that you hit a table with, you're doing the magic
up at
here,
eye level,
then it's the Nightshade's probably the better one.
That's the main difference, really, isn't it?
Now, for me, I would say this is suited beautifully for a sort of parlour situation where you're at a table, you've got that room, people can sit there, watch and enjoy.
Yeah,
that's where I perform it. I love the matrix. The routine you saw, which was my coins to espresso cup, that's perfect when you're at a table. So if you're doing a little show like that, absolutely perfect. So that is the Mirage Coin Set. Right, so the next coin set we're going to talk about is the second coin set we released, which was the Nightshade Project. Now, this was eagerly anticipated because, once again, this was a coin set that Craig Petty originally released, I don't know, 12 years ago, something around that time. And it's one of the ones that people kept asking for. After we'd done the Mirage, people were saying, is the Nightshade coming back? Now, we went to town on the Nightshade. When it was originally released by Craig, it was only available in $half size. We've released this in $half, dollar, and precious metal. The same with the Mirage we don't do in the precious metal.
Not on the website. We can get it done, obviously, but this one on the website you can buy, the silver Kennedys and the Morgans.
Yeah. But once again, this is a phenomenal set.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to put this into perspective. We teach, or Craig teaches, 4 versions of free fly on here. There's over 30 routines that you learn on here. 4 versions of free fly. I purchased a free fly effect about 25 years ago. Cost me £450 just for that one routine with the gaffs. You learn 4 of them on here, and I would argue that they are equally as good, if not better, than the one I already do.
That's the thing, you know, even like when you're looking at coin effects, they are just more expensive because they use coinage and stuff like that. But that's why these sets are so good, because you get so many gaffs inside there already. They're all made out of real coins. They're all made by Roy Cooper as well, so the quality is amazing. But the amount you get for your money is crazy. Like, you can go to Blackpool and there'll be, I don't know, you'll see someone probably have a coin matrix on there, and just for that one effect, like you said, it'll be 100, 200, 300 pound, whatever. Yeah. These coin sets allow you to do that. It allows you to have different variations on it in case there's a certain move you just can't get a hang of. No worries, have a look at this version of it, or not use that, you know? Yeah. So not only does it sort of tick all the box in terms of different variations and stuff, but it also teaches you so much other stuff with it. Copper silver routines, 2 coin routines, a confusing coins type routine. Yeah. Loads of it using the same gaffs and same gimmicks. And if you've spent X amount of money on it, then you're going to want to get the most bang for your buck. And that's why these are so good, because using the same gimmicks, the same gaff coins, they teach you, or we teach you, so many different routines and variations that can be used in different scenarios. Not just a what's it called?
One trick pony.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I was going to say one show
not
horse.
A one trick pony. Yeah. And the great thing is, you know, it's Craig Petty, and Craig really does wring out every ounce of magic. So, you know, he has really studied the coin sets he's created, and he's created so many routines using them. So I tell you what, why don't we have a look at a routine that I perform from here,
Yep.
which is called throw coins.
Yeah, I love this routine. It's so strong.
Let's take a look. A trick using 4 coins and 2 hands. Watch carefully. That's coin number 1. That will be coin number 2, coin number 3, coin number 4. All we have to do is just wait a few seconds, and coin number 1 travels to the other hand, leaving 3 coins just in here. That's coin 1, 2, 3, and 1 over here. If you listen carefully, you hear the exact moment the second coin travels across. So that's 1, 2 coins over here, and 2 coins here. There's the third one, leaving just 1 more coin to go. That's 1 more coin to go here. And it's going to go just like that, leaving 1, 2, 3, 4 coins and just 2 hands. So that was throw coins, a really lovely coins across.
It's so strong, honestly.
It's really strong.
You have the audio sort of convincer in there as well, which is, you can't do it with a lot of other coins across. It's so strong. Yeah. It's not difficult to do either. And it's just one of the ones where it throws you off, because even at the end there, you know, you can show your hands empty. You're not really nervous about anything. It's just, and that's just one routine on there. That's what I don't get. Like, we could even, that by itself is strong enough to have as its own release. The free fly on there is strong enough to have its own release. The fact you learn all of it in this one set is crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it's such a good set. The gimmicks are incredibly made by Roy Coopers once again, and you get everything you need in the set. That's the one thing that Craig really did stress when we were starting to work on the Elite coin range. And he said, I don't want people having to find other bits and bobs. I want everything in the box. And that's what we provided. So the Nightshade, once again, it differs from the Mirage. The gaffs differ completely. The type of effects it allows you to do are different to the Mirage set. So with the Nightshade, a lot of the routines, or a good majority, will happen up here at the fingertips. Like we said, 3 or 4 versions of Free Fly are taught on there. You've got that lovely copper silver routine that you perform. There's a brilliant coins through table. There's so many great routines, and as like the Mirage as well, this is something that if you chose to buy this and not the Mirage, there's enough routines in here. You could create a whole close-up set just using these coins and nothing else, if that's what you wanted. There's enough variety in either of those boxes for you to create an interesting set that looks like you're performing 4 completely different routines, you know, with different things happening.
100%. Now, again, this is great. You know, with the Mirage and the Nightshade, there's routines on there for complete beginners, all the way up to pro, and it really takes you along every step of the way. You know, if there's a move, then it's covered in detail. You know, so you're not going to be left alone. You know, you get sort of help every single step of the way. So if you've never done coin magic, either of the sets would be great. And I personally prefer the Nightshade. I know you prefer the Mirage, but I think it's just because it's the routines that we prefer. You know, I like kind of more quick, sort of up here kind of tricks. But that being said, I still love the Mirage, because that reverse matrix, I never in my wildest dreams think I'll be able to perform that. I mean, when you get it down, it not to be dramatic, it looks like a camera trick, doesn't it? It literally looks impossible. It looks like you're an elite sleight of hand artist. You're basically you're not really doing anything. No. And it's happening for you.
It's so clever. The other question we get asked as well is, you know, if I'm going to buy both sets, and a lot of people do buy both sets, do I need to buy them in the same size? I.e., you know, could I get one in $half, one in $1? Now, for me personally, and this is all down to personal opinion, my opinion is the Mirage, for me, I prefer in $half, whereas the Nightshade, I prefer in dollars.
Same with me, really.
Whereas Jamie has got both sets in $half. He prefers the $half size. I know a lot of people that have got both in dollars. I think it's personal preference. And I don't think you're losing. Obviously, if you've got them both in dollars or both in $half, you can start interchanging gimmicks sort of secretly without them even aware that that's happening. But I don't think there's any issue having them in different size coins, because you're doing different tricks with them.
Definitely.
And it's easy to transition from one to the other.
The only thing I'll say though is if you do perform coin magic currently, I'd stick to the coins you've got. Well, you don't have to, but the size of the coins. Only because I know before the Nightshade come out, I'd just do the Mirage and it would just be $half. As soon as the Nightshade come out, I then obviously got the dollar size. They felt huge. But then when I've been doing the Nightshade more, when I went to the Mirage, they felt like 5p coins. They felt so small. So that being said, I still have, but because we perform them quite a lot, the Mirage in $half, Nightshade in dollar. But if you're used to one set of coins and you get the other one either smaller or larger, they will feel weird for a little bit of time. So we'll just take a little bit of getting used to. Not slight-wise. Slight-wise a little bit if you're used to a certain coin, but just actually handling the coin. So if you do size up or size down, just spend time holding the coins, playing around with them, doing some slides, this and that, just to get used to the larger or smaller coins, because it will be a little bit of a change.
So with the Nightshade, it's pretty good for anyone that wants to get into coin magic. I will say the effects, or a majority of the effects, in my opinion, are harder than the Mirage, because you're moving coins about with the free fly and everything else. But if you're a beginner, you'll still be able to learn some stuff from it, and then you progress. And that's the thing with either of these sets; they are a gift that keeps on giving, we say, because the better you get, the more advanced you get, there'll be routines that you can aim towards and you can start learning. So it's never going to get old. You're never going to feel like you know everything about them, because they're so versatile.
And they're good for, Nightshade would be good for walk around, close up, mix and mingle, an impromptu situation, parlor. Pretty much every scenario apart from stage, probably, isn't it? It's absolutely phenomenal. So highly recommend it. And that is a benefit of Nightshade, is at tables, it's up at eye level. Everyone's going to be able to see it if you're performing at a large table. I've got no doubt a table of 10, 12, whatever will be able to see it. Whereas effects with the Mirage Coin Set, I doubt a table of 12 would see what's going on, really.
Because a lot of it is down below.
You've got a big flower thing in the middle, they're not going to see it. Whereas Nightshade, 100% they'll be able to see it. So walk around, tables, parlor, impromptu situations, close up, any scenario apart from stage, essentially, it'd be great.
Yeah, 100%. So the final coin set, and this isn't the final one that we've got, because we've still got the Apparition as well, which we'll talk about on another review show. But the final coin set we're going to talk about today is our latest coin set, which is called Tribloon by the amazing Eric Stevens.
100%. And what I love about this as well is obviously it's got loads of routines built into it, but the main routine is just it's elegant, isn't it? You're producing these coins and then you get a change and they disappear. And it's so easy to perform, but again, it just looks incredible. It looks so magical. When Eric does it, seriously, doesn't it? I know what's going to happen, and it still throws me off. Yeah,
it looks so good. Now, this is Eric first showed us the video to this. He performed it on his At the Table lecture that was filmed with Murphy's many years ago, and he performed it on there. And we were speaking one day, and he said, "What do you think of this routine?" Said, "I love it." So we ended up buying the rights to it. We had the coins all custom manufactured. So I don't mean these are off the shelf coins that have been engineered. The Chinese coins in here, we've had molds built for them and we've had them minted. So these have been made specifically for this effect.
Just to say as well, because obviously all the coins are sort of made of things like that, you do also get ungimmicked coins for all of the sets.
Yeah.
So you get examinable ungimmicked coins in the Mirage, in the Nightshade, and in Tribloon. So the respective ones you get ones to hand out or examine before and after.
Yeah. So, but after we filmed this, we gave a set to Craig Petty, and Craig, being Craig, said, "Well, I've got another 10 effects for you." So on this video, you not only get Eric's original routine, but you also get a whole host of additional uses for the gimmick and additional routines by Craig Petty. So shall we take a look at the performance?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Watch very carefully as we reach up and produce one Chinese coin. Now, one coin's great, but two coins are even better. Now, if you want a third coin, you can do it just like this and produce it out of thin air. Now, these coins are great if you're in China. If you're in America, you have to change them into silver American half dollars. But as quickly as they appear, you'll find they start to disappear one by one. And that is Tribloon. So that's it. That's the basic routine. The production of 3 coins, one of them changes, and then the vanish of the 3 coins.
Which again is enough. You know, that alone is a fantastic routine. 3 productions, a change, and then 3 vanishes. I mean, that alone is absolutely killer. And that's without all the extra stuff that you get with it, you know.
And it's one of those, once again, it's one of those perfect ones that's great for walk around because it's happening up here. It's great for doing at tables because it's happening up here. And it's very, very magical. And once again, surprisingly easy.
Oh, super easy to do.
And the structure of the routine as well. The other thing I like about it, I carry one of these as part of my EDC. So this is on me most of the time, Tribloon, because it is quick, it is snappy, it is visual, it is magical. But something that's very nice about this effect practice-wise is the fact that because of the routine that Eric put into it, at the end of the routine, you're completely reset to go again.
Yes. Yeah.
So practice-wise for me, when I'm sitting there watching TV, I'm literally doing it without even thinking about it because your hands are following the same sequence. And once you've done it, you're reset and you just go on to do it again. So it means you sort of pick it up a lot quicker because you're not even really thinking about it. Your hands are doing it. It's the muscle memory in there.
100%. Now, with Tribloon, it is currently only available in $half size just because, like we said, the molds and things like that getting them made. But that being said, the routine, the coins really stand out. So it's not like with other ones, the coins might not stand out as much with a $half with a similar type effect. Whereas this one, because they're lovely Chinese coins, then you get a real contrast turning into a $half. It doesn't really matter with the size of the coins because it's a clear change. And yeah, like Dan said, it's good for anyone. Again, this could be your first coin trick. You know, you feel like a magician, 3 productions, a change and 3 vanishes, all that are very, very easy to perform. Where is it good for? Again, close up, impromptu situations, walk around tables, parlor would be good as well because you get different routines on there. I really think sort of mix and mingle when you're sort of performing, you're in amongst the close-up group. That's where it will really kill. You can get a lot of transpositions, you can get a lot of changes, vanishes, appearances, loads of stuff, which is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. So that is Tribloon. Right, so that brings us to the end of this week's Alakazam review show. Thank you so much for joining us. And the tricks we spoke about this week were
Mirage Coin Set, the Nightshade Coin Set, and Tribloon. Now, we've been wanting to do this video for ages now. We're going to do a similar one with our wallets because you guys have loads of questions, and rightly so. We've got loads of amazing wallets, and you guys want to know what's the best for you, what's the best for this scenario, things like that. So if you guys did enjoy this video, let us know in the comment section down below. And like I said, a wallet version is coming out soon. We cannot wait for it. We may wait though, because we've got 2 new wallets coming out this year.
We have.
Which is very, very exciting. One that we've never had anything like it before. Right? So it ticks a big box and sort of a hole in our wallet range, which is very, very exciting. But yeah, hopefully this answers any questions you've got. But if you do have any remaining questions about any of the coin sets, let us know down below and we can just answer your comment, no problem at all. But guys, leave a like on the video, subscribe for more content, whether it be performances, reviews, unboxings, anything like that. We will bring you all the killer videos about Magic, obviously.
100%. And if you're a member of Alakazam Unlimited, remember later on this month, I believe it is, we've got the legendary Daniel Shard coming down to the Alakazam studio to do a studio live. Now you can only access that as a member of Unlimited. There's no extra charge. It's included in your £4.99 per month subscription, and you'll get to watch that lecture live online. So if you're a member, make sure you check it out. If you're not a member, why not? £4.99, and it's the best £4.99 you'll ever spend on Magic.
Without a doubt. And the Daniel Chard one is all on when someone hands you a normal deck of cards, what tricks you do. So I'm really looking forward to this one, because again, a lot of people don't know what to do when you got handed a deck of cards. Me included. Sometimes someone gives it, like, passes me a deck of cards, I don't know what a routine to do, whereas I'm looking forward to doing a sort of getting a little routine together, where if someone hands you a deck, or you're at a pub and they give you the worst deck ever with bent corners and soggy cards, you're going to know exactly what to do. So yeah, can't wait for it.
Perfect. And one more thing before we go, if you do join us for our live launches, that is about to change with this month's live launch show. So we're still doing a live launch at the end of the month, but because we've got so many products waiting to come out, we're going to be upping our release schedule, which means we're going to have more than one effect released every month. So instead of it being just a live launch at the end of the month, we're going to call it a live launch show, and we're going to be, during that time in the show, we're going to be going over the tricks that we've released already that month. And we will be releasing and launching a trick during the show.
Definitely.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. The next one is happening, I believe it's Wednesday the 30th of April.
Believe so.
So put it in your diaries.
Lovely. But guys, until next time, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe and follow us on all of our socials, and we'll see you guys next time on the Alakazam Review Show.